My pleasure.
This afternoon.
Thank you for having me.
So Steve, you're going to tell us about My Pinnacle Network?
Yes, I'll give you the sort of the 2-minute drill on why we came up with this business model. I started a public relations and marketing firm 21 years ago, and what I quickly learned was the irony that PR and marketing does not generate clients for PR and marketing firms. And so I needed to find another way to build my business. And I learned the hard way and through lots of trial and error that I needed to network and work a room, to meet people, to build trust, and to get referrals. And having done it for 20 years, I learned sort of the good and the bad and the ugly of what works and what doesn't work. Recently, I've become a member of Network 128, which is one of the oldest business-to-business networking groups in the area. And what I found was because of category exclusivity, so there's only one accountant, only one business lawyer, and so on, there were a lot of people who were blocked out of that group, a lot of extra people who had nowhere to go. So in particular, I found that at one meeting there were 3 IT source people, all good people competing for the same position. 2 of them could not be accepted. And it was, a light went on over my head, seeing that there was a business opportunity there. And with 2 other folks, one a web development company and another marketer, we developed My Pinnacle Network, developed the website mypinnaclenetwork.com, and set up, now we have 6 meetings throughout eastern Massachusetts for business-to-business professionals only, early mornings, so people can start their day right and start their day with a couple personal introductions.
When you say you have these meetings, tell us the difference between the this network group and, say, BNI, that has a very similar pattern where you have one specialty. I know even in the legal profession you have one corporate attorney, they break it down, one family law attorney. So what makes your
Why are you at the pinnacle
special?
of your profession?
Yeah, well, and
That's what Mark was searching for.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons we chose the name. That it is the top of the networking groups in the sense that it's only business-to-business people. They're vetted with references. We only meet once a month. BNI meets once a week, which is more often than I get to see my family. And it often includes the basket lady, the chiropractor,
Right.
A lot of folks who are not in the same traffic lanes, business traffic
I've always
lanes.
found that yes, you get B to M, B to Mom, B to B, B to C,
Yeah.
B to nothing, and they're all in the same group, and it's like, oh, a third of this group is good for me, and the rest of the group isn't.
Right.
And then the other thing is that, as you say, you had 3 IT people. You may have a relationship with an IT person that you really want to maintain. At the same time, you want to help somebody in your group. At the same time, there may be somebody, a third person, that's good for a particular specialty that the other 2 aren't.
Well, the challenge is super networkers tend to belong to a number of groups. They tend to belong to a chamber. They tend to belong to several other networking groups. They tend to go to network paloozas at places like CBS Place on a Tuesday night where there's 300 people. And you
I
need
like that, network paloozas.